Welcome to The Deep Dive, your weekly cultural journey into the new world of tokenized art. Artists, people, businessmen, politics. It's the place to be.
Virtual reality.
Non-fungible token.
I'm going to Disney World!
Metaverse.
NFT.
Who, how, when, why. We'll tell you everything in The Deep Dive. And this week we're going to talk tattoos. And if you think that the relationship between crypto and tattoos is limited to this, or this, we'll show you that the connection is much closer than it seems. And although we have a good idea of what a tattoo is,
Well, duh.
let's indulge in a little definition. It always sounds professional. So, a tattoo is a mark, inscription, or permanent drawing inscribed on the skin with needles and inks. Performed for aesthetic, religious, or symbolic reasons, the art of tattooing has existed since the Neolithic period and is considered to be a form of permanent body modification. Secular and planetary, the art of tattooing has undergone multiple evolutions over the centuries in its technique, its approach, its philosophy, its perception, until the latest one, Instagram. Yeah, in just a few years, the social network has given tattoo artists an incredible tool to build a reputation and grow their business much more easily than in the past. Where their elders had to scour specialized magazines and conventions to hope to gain some recognition, artists no longer have to travel to gain exposure, sometimes worldwide.
Tattoo parlors that say they've increased their business by like 90% of their new customers, they say they get from people seeing something on Instagram.
As a result, artists are more and more known and appreciated, and more people want to get tattooed.
The effect of Instagram has caused for more people to say, you know what, I'm going to go get a tattoo.
And yet, this circle is not as virtuous as one might think, because if tattoo artists benefit from more visibility, they also have the other side of the coin. Their work is often copied and stolen by other tattoo artists.
Problem is where it's like some shops trying to fake it till they make it, and the problem is with those shops who don't make it.
In light of this problem, the American artist Scott Campbell has found the solution. This tattoo superstar, considered one of the best of his generation, and who has in his clientele personalities like Robert Downey Jr., Orlando Bloom, or Courtney Love, had the idea to launch a platform for selling tattoos in the form of NFTs. That's right, allourbest.com.
You're going to own that thing. You're going to own that design. And, it might be unique, it might be a small addition, whatever the artists want to do. And then getting it applied to your skin as a tattoo is an option, is secondary.
Among its many goals, allourbest.com will enable artists to sell and certify the authenticity of the work sold, as well as their exclusive rights to buyers on its marketplace, which is the basis when we talk about NFTs. But where this platform really revolutionizes the tattoo world is that the works will finally benefit from a certain form of memory.
What do you mean?
Think about it for a minute. We're talking about an art form that is thousands of years old and is practiced all over the world. Yet no historical artist is recognized as a master of this most challenging art. Historically, tattoos live and die with their wearers. Well, problem solved, because the tokenization of works brings a solution to this impermanence.
All right, explain this to me like I'm a 2-year-old.
By creating crypto assets tied to the rights and the representation of the works, tattoos can be transmitted from generation to generation, and the unalterable character of the blockchain is there to certify it. Tattoos thus become eternal.
I have tattoo myself, and I would like to turn them into NFT, because this is something that I will be able to pass on to my child. And I think that's a nice kind of heritage.
In the same vein as allourbest.com, the French company Ethernal also offers tattoos in the form of NFTs and sees aspects related to the art of tattooing that we never thought of tackling just a few months ago.
At some point, your body is filled with tattoos. You cannot collect them anymore. Now you can collect them as NFT. There are people that would have loved to have tattoo, but would not consider to have them on their skin.
By creating a second market for NFT tattoos, because yes, it's now possible to resell a tattoo, these platforms also create the ability to invest on young artists and intends to eventually bring the tattoo into the world of classical art trading.
I want to change tattoo culture. I'm really excited about it because I think it gives tattoos kind of stature in, that's on par with other fine art medium.
And where the revolution is even bigger is that the creators and the artists will be more valued. Generally speaking, tattoo artists have often been paid according to the time spent on a piece. The process of tokenizing the tattoo transfers value to the piece. Instead of assigning a price to the application of the tattoo on the skin, it is the artwork itself that becomes valued.
We're selling you the actual image.
There are an endless number of tattoo artists who can tattoo an image that a client brings to them. But the real value of a tattoo artist lies in the creation, in in his or her very own visual language and artistic characteristics. NFT tattoos will therefore value the creation and not the sole execution.
Like if the tattoo is the painting, the NFT is the signature that certifies it.
And that's not all. When you buy your tattoo as an NFT, you'll be able to wear it on your avatar, which you'll be able to wear in, yes, the metaverse.
I could, in theory, technically, have that when I'm in Zoom. I can have it when I'm in Grand Theft Auto. I can have it when I'm in Fortnite. I can have it when I'm in Roblox. Like, that's technically what's possible with this.
In many ways, cryptocurrencies and tattoos share common values. And what seems to unite them closely today is that they are movements that came out of the counterculture and are on their way to becoming mainstream. And for purists who think that the digitalization of this art is taking artists away from their audience, let's just say that even while paying in crypto, the skin is still at the end of the tattoo artist's needle. Well, the deep dive is over for today. See you next week for a new dive into the tokenized world.